Hello everyone, Miri here and welcome back to my channel. Before recording this, I made sure to have my microphone actually on because it has happened to me before that when it's not the settings for the screen recording, it's basically that I forgot to turn on the microphone. I start yapping, and when I stop recording, that's when I realize that there's no audio. Silly me, I know, but I figured that a lot of us do rookie mistakes here and there, especially when you've been recording vlogs for a while, because you know how it is. During the holidays, I started watching Donjon Meshi, although I wouldn't say exactly during the holidays, but more like around New Year's Eve, and I gotta say that I'm hooked. It's not only the fantasy element of Dungeons and Dragons, but also it feels like you are basically going out for lunch or for dinner or for breakfast with your friends while you're trying to rescue your sister that was devoured by a dragon. I know it doesn't sound like the most normal quote-unquote hangout, but it feels like going out with your friends, eating some good food and whatnot while doing side quests on the side. I've been thinking about doing my own Dungeon Meshi sauna, but the thing is, the character that I'm currently using for VTubing, Lucy Koumori, she fits the elf's, the physics of not physics, it's more like, the image of an elf because of the pointy ears. And I think that I will be able, or at least with this model, be able to mix with, the elves, especially with Marcia. Although elves are mostly blonde and green-eyed on Donjon Meshi, at least the ones that I've seen. I have yet to see even more, although there's a wiki, but I checked it like a little bit too quickly to figure out if there were tieflings, because the VTuber avatar that I designed, even though I can't animate it yet, is a demon, so I figured out that in the Dungeons and Dragons lore, she will be a tiefling, or maybe a halfling, because I really like the pointy ears. But as far as I know, or as far as I checked, the closest thing to a tiefling in the Dungeon Meshi universe will be an orc. And I haven't seen many with pink skin, so that's gonna be a little bit tricky. Which reminds me that aside from the idea that I have to draw Galacta with Jeff, my precious boy, I have no idea of what else to draw for the channel, because the thing is, for me, inspiration strikes when I want to draw something for myself, but I figure that if I want to keep this channel active, it will be better if I start drawing stuff for the channel, So, guys, what do y'all want me to draw in my style? I accept suggestions, but please nothing too complicated because I can't still do backgrounds yet. So yeah. And another thing that I have been thinking is that you guys remember that I mentioned that I wanted to get a more powerful PC. The thing is, I went to a local store whose name I'm not gonna mention because I will be doxing myself. The store that I went at, even though they have pretty good computers, they overcharged their customer. My brother knew that I was trying to get a new PC, and since his brother-in-law is a gamer and he's studying computer science, he asked him, since he knows a lot about computer, and he was able to tell me about one that not only it was good, but rather it was affordable, because right now with my current salary, and there's a motorcycle sound in, my apologies, with my current budget, I cannot afford the better ones. So I needed one that also has the specs as well as a good price for me, because right now, oh god, I will be repeating myself so much, because I'm basically talking about being on a budget all the time. And I crunched up the numbers to see if there were multiple payment options. But the thing is, when I crunch down the numbers with my family, because I involved most of my family in the decision, because the thing is, when it comes to important stuff like this, I need several opinions. So I will ask my friends, I will ask my family, and I will ponder the options before coming up with one that actually benefits me and that it's actually close to what I want. And we pretty much started crunching down the numbers, and several payments in the long run will be even more expensive for me than just paying it up front. And that's essentially what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to save up, so no delivery apps for a while, and and essentially pay it up front, making sure that I still have spare money, because I need to have money on my bank account, otherwise I wouldn't be prepared for nothing. And why did I stutter? Oh god, what was I going to say as well? I have mentioned that most of the time I have. Wait, I think that I talked about Don Giorneshi. Oh yeah. Today I received an update for the air conditioner, and it seems like it's going to be fixed this Thursday. So I think this will be the last time, at least for a while, although I could make sure to record my video vlogs on the weekends if I am able to finish my workouts and stuff before dinner and before things get louder at home, because you know how it is on weekends. Everyone is at home, everyone is doing stuff, and of course a whole bunch of people talking. But yeah, I think that by Thursday, I will be returning to my regular scheduling. And oh my god, hold on a second, there's a little bit of noise from the neighborhood. I made another rookie mistake. I thought that I will pause the recording because the neighbors were making a lot of noise, but instead I stopped the recording. So this will be the first time that I actually add 2 recordings in one. So there's a first time for everything, I guess. What was I talking before I was interrupted? Oh god, I lost the train of thought. Oh yeah, the air conditioner. The thing with the air conditioner is that I will basically, I think tomorrow, or at least the day after tomorrow. No, wait. It will be tomorrow, yes, because supposedly the air conditioner will be fixed this Thursday. So it means that unless I am able to come up with something to record before the evening, because my brother and his wife come to visit on the weekends, and also I watch my friends streaming, and I wouldn't miss it for anything unless there's a good reason for it. But yeah, I will need to find a way to squeeze in a little bit of vlog recording for that. And also, I've been thinking that aside from Wonder and Zero, to play a game that is called When the Past Was There. That looks really pretty, but I also need to finish up Greece. Today I was also planning on playing a little bit of Okami, but it will be like not for this channel, but rather for my spare time, because a friend of mine gave it to me during Christmas, and I wanted to take some time to play it because I have a massive backlog that I barely have the time for it, but that's on me because I take forever doing stuff during the day. But I figured out since today I arrived home earlier that I will be able to play a little bit of Okami before my friend streams. So yeah. And also I was going to even finish my Japanese and my French even earlier than that. But for some reason, the thing is, my brother entered this fitness challenge and I got pretty competitive and I wanted to join as well. But even though I exercise regularly, the challenge in question did a number on my back. Yeah, I need to tell myself that I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm 30 now. So I need to be a little bit more cautious. And pretty much that exercise alone didn't agree with my back, but I took painkillers and it has been working so far, even though it still bothers me. But it's not something that thankfully will prevent my mobility. So yeah. Anyway, that's all where I'm living it now. I really need to get back into doing my Japanese. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I keep doing the same thing. I say that I'm gonna leave it there, but all of a sudden, that's when I remember that I have something else to say. I forgot to mention that in a couple of days, today is the 7th, and it will be in around 4 days actually. I'm gonna start my Japanese lessons. I'm really excited, but I'm also really nervous because if I'm being honest, I haven't studied properly aside from when I was preparing myself for the test. I haven't studied in about 10 years. No, it's not 10 years. I graduated from college in 2017 and right now is 2025, so in 8 years, I suppose. I haven't studied properly or taken notes unless we count the courses that I've taken online, but this will be the first time in a couple years that I actually take classes in situ and also getting back into taking notes in class, studying for tests. I'm a little bit nervous about that, if I'm being honest. No wonder why I'm a little bit jittery these days. I'm really nervous, but hopefully everything will work out just fine because I haven't been even practicing my pronunciation so I don't sound too much like a cartoon character because I don't want people to poke fun at me. Anyway, this is where I'm living it right now. I really need to put the two footages together because, again, I made a mistake and instead of pausing the recording, I basically stopped it all together without finishing what I was going to say. So, yeah, see you guys tomorrow or later. Anyways, see ya!